Welcome back. One final point before we go tonight. Media Matters, the far left-wing organization funded by your boy George Soros, wrote a hit piece on me yesterday. First of all, I want to thank the liberal radicals over there at Media Matters for watching my show. If ever there were folks who needed to hear the truth, it's you. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you keep watching. Second of all, I want to commend you for your stellar Photoshop skills. This is the picture they posted at the top of their article, Green Lizzie. Media Matters is so scared of the truth, what I say about abortion, they have to try to paint me like the wicked witch of the West. I think it's hilarious that they're so scared of me, they have to paint me green. It shows their fear. They should be scared of me. I have something they desperately want. I have a platform, and I'm not afraid to stand up to Planned Parenthood. I have a turning tide of public opinion on abortion on my side. I have science on my side. And I'm right. And Media Matters knows it. They know in their heart of hearts that abortion kills a baby and that killing a baby is immoral and wrong. I can only hope I'm Planned Parenthood's worst enemy. And as for the content of this article, Media Matters writer, her name is Julie Tolbert, she says right-wing media in general love to attack Planned Parenthood, making a number of false accusations such as that it sells fetal body parts, that the federal money it receives goes to support abortion care, or that it could be easily replaced by other non-comprehensive healthcare centers that actually don't provide a full suite of reproductive healthcare services. Okay, let's unpack this. First of all, Planned Parenthood did sell fetal body parts. Planned Parenthood is currently under investigation by the Department of Justice for selling fetal body parts. And the tapes that you're talking about from the Center for Medical Progress that show Planned Parenthood executives discussing payment for the sale of fetal body parts, which is against federal law, Planned Parenthood never said the tapes weren't accurate. They just tried to tell us that what we saw on the tapes was okay and normal. Chopping up babies and selling their parts. Not normal. And then Planned Parenthood had their lackey, Kamala Harris, raid the apartment of the filmmaker. But that's a story for a different day. In addition, 2 biotech companies that sold fetal body parts from Planned Parenthood were prosecuted by the Orange County District Attorney and settled that case for $8 million and the agreement that they would stop selling aborted baby body parts. Media Matters goes on. They say, Wheeler has frequently contributed to this echo chamber of misinformation about Planned Parenthood, which is facing possible deep cuts to its federal funding pending potential adoption of new Title X rules. For example, even though the Hyde Amendment prohibits taxpayer funding for abortion, et cetera, et cetera. I'm glad you brought up the $500 million of our taxpayer money that goes to Planned Parenthood every single year. I know, you like to say the Hyde Amendment prohibits taxpayer money from funding abortions, and technically that is correct. But money, as I'm sure you know since you work for George Soros and David Brock and Media Matters, money is fungible. You don't have to use this particular dollar bill to pay for abortions if you have another dollar bill that you can use for abortion to free up the first dollar bill for something else. It's the same thing, it's just shady accounting. Third, federally qualified health centers where women can go for actual free health care, unlike the abortions at Planned Parenthood that cost hundreds of dollars. Those federally qualified health centers outnumber Planned Parenthood clinics 20 to 1. Women can get actual health care they need at those clinics. But the pro-abortion lackeys at Media Matters, they aren't done yet. They say Wheeler has also repeatedly elevated a recently resurrected anti-abortion conspiracy theory from 2011, alleging that Planned Parenthood covers up sexual abuse suffered by minors who come to its facilities for abortions. The sexual abuse you're talking about was judged in our criminal justice system. It led to criminal convictions and civil settlements. Do you not believe these girls? Are you saying these girls were liars or the judges were liars? How un-Me Too of you. And very, very un-Me Too of Planned Parenthood to intentionally neglect to report the sexual abuse of minors to authorities. And then Media Matters really gets to the heart of what makes them so angry. They say Wheeler claimed in a May 18th segment that as a member of the so-called abortion lobby, the organization's only goal politically is to get taxpayer funding for abortion and that its profits are blood money. Wheeler continued that Planned Parenthood's agenda is, as it always has been, unlimited, unrestricted abortion for profit. Yeah, wow, well, that's true. I'm very well spoken. Thanks for reminding people. Media Matters finally ends their article by attacking me for, gasp, daring to bring up abortion into conversations about protecting children. Apparently, feminists tell us we're only allowed to talk about keeping kids safe if it means pushing gun control or calling for open borders. We're not allowed to talk about keeping kids safe from abortion. Here's the thing, and this must just tie feminists into knots of anger. You feminists don't get to tell me what I say. I say whatever I want to say, and I will keep speaking the truth about Planned Parenthood and their abortion business. So you keep spending time on Photoshop turning me green. I'm going to spend my time taking down Planned Parenthood. And that is my final point. You can reach me on Twitter at Liz_Wheeler. If you liked the show, please send me an email at oann.com/contact. In the meantime, catch us here tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. And until then, have a good night.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.